Why are you guys like this? Just because the door's open doesn't mean you go up there. And it's not a space to sleep. Why are you lying down on your plate? Come on, stand up. Come on, ladies, out. Let's go. Yeah, no, her ear is ripped. She has no red tag. She has no paint on her sides. I can't tell if she's fresh or not. Did you need this one's red tag? No? Hey,
So this week was a slow week, so we're going to Comic-Con. Okay, that was wild. I got parked in the excess parking lot, which I want to say is about a 15-minute walk from the EY Center. But I bought a bunch of stuff, so I had to walk back with all of the fucking stuff. So this one's for me, that one's for me, that one's for my sister, that one is for my sister or my mom, can't decide who yet. I'm gonna open it and see. Same with that one, I'm gonna open that to make sure. And then I also bought a bunch of art. So let's go home and I will show that off. So let's go. Okay, so I looked through those two boxes there. They'll make excellent presents. I can show that later. However, I still have that one, and my bag with box and art in that I can show later. But I am late for chores, so I need to go. But yes, we will be right back. Okay, so it's after chores. Well, you can see I folded my blankets so we can have more room. But okay, so my first thing I want to kind of show, I guess, is going to be the presents. So let's go through these. Okay. Let's look at Strange Planet, the box. This one was a little beat up, you can see in the corners there, and that wasn't done during bringing home. That was done at the show. So I do have to say you have to be a little careful about that, I guess. Oh, here we are. This little card tells us what everything is. So this is the mug. That's the tea infuser. And as you can see, the tea infuser isn't actually shaped like the little alien, but it's got the little comic card on it. The decorative metal fasteners I've already thrown in the other box there because I think it'd make a better gift for my other relative. But everything else in here is true to picture. So, the tote bag. It's an interesting fabric. I think it would live for a pretty long time. Look at the little guy. And then elsewise we have the little figurine, which is pretty cute. I think that's gonna make a good paperweight desk ornament for my mom. And we have a sleep mask and a nice little canvas print. It does have a little bit of denting to it, like stretch, because of the crush corner here. So just be careful about the boxes you get, I guess. Now this I'm thinking is going to be a gift for my mom. However, I'll be adding to said box, so we'll have to see if I get anything else or what I add to it. But that was Strange Planet. Next, we'll open the Blue's Clues box. So the reason we bought this is because my sister, when she was little, like my older sister, was obsessed with Blue's Clues. And so when we were walking around at Comic-Con this year, she saw it and laughed really hard. And so I made a mental note of it, and I circled back in order to get it for her. So this is 100% her gift for this year for Christmas. So, what we have is a faux leather little bag or side bag. And then we have another faux leather, basically internal bag pencil case, then a nice little faux leather wallet with Mr. Salt and Mrs. Pepper on it. We've got a cute little lanyard. And we have a plush. So I think that one's going to be fun for her. And then to add to the Strange Planet, there were these pins. And my older sister really likes the Strange Planet as well. So I thought I would take the Strange Planet pins from my mom's box and put it in this box for my sister. Because my older sister also collects pins, my mom doesn't. So I'm going to find something else to put in the box for my mom, and I'm going to add more to this box for my sister. But that is currently where Christmas stands. But again, I have to add to both boxes. So, those are those boxes. Now, on to mine and the art. I hope that works. Because that's what we got. So, we'll do it from here. Sound good? Alright. Let's start with the Deadpool box. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Okay, so we have a set of coasters, or a single coaster. We'll have to see what that looks like. And we have a set of plates. Oh my god, I love that. That's hilarious. And then a tracking keychain. That might be helpful. Socks. Perfect. Beautiful. And a pin. Okay. Beautiful. Another wonderful blanket. That's actually really funny. That might be a couch blanket. And that's it. All right. Next, we have the Marvel box. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, balaclava or a neck cover. Bandana it says, but... Oh, it's an apron! Punisher apron. Oh, that box is open. Oh, it's a mug! Okay. Jesus. Okay, so another con box with the falling apart things. That's cute, though. I'm not going to put that in my cupboard because then it might get broken. That's going to be a room cup. I love that. And then... bike lock? I'm not sure what those would be for. More socks. Yes. Falcon and Winter Soldier. Oh. What's this? Oh, that's trippy. I love that. Bruce Banner, Hulk. Fun. Ooh, Ghost Rider. A sticker. I can put that on my door. And then a metal lunchbox from Civil War. Oh, I love that. Oh, there we go. I love that. I'm gonna put all my like GoPro gear in this. That's hilarious. Is there something in it? Oh, no. It's just the clasp. I love that. I'll organize everything once I get everything open, because that is a task in itself. So, next is the smaller box that I got. I'm gonna move you. There. You'll probably see better from there, actually. So, the last box is the superhero surprise box. Let's see. Oh, do I need a knife? I need a knife. I need a knife. Ha. Ha. Wah. Aquaman! I'm gonna give that to my sister! 100%. And a DC fidget spinner. Huh? Oh, 70 stickers. Interesting. And a Superman notebook. A bifold pocket. Oh, Justice League. So this box, it seems primarily DC. Training cards. One magnet. Oh, okay. They feel like trading cards and the size of trading cards. Mini posters from the TV show Arrow. This actor was actually at Comic-Con this year. And a Black Panther hat. Oh my god, I love this. Okay. Okay. I'll have to double check if Aquaman is my sister's favorite. If he is, that is 100% hers. Everything else is just gonna be fun for me to play with. Okay, that's fun. A DC box. I'm actually probably gonna use that. I like it. Fun. Alright. Now, I'll put that off to the side again. That might have to actually be a tomorrow to deal with problem. Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna get my other art though, because I want to show that. Now, to get my other art from last year, and the year before, and the year before that, and the year before that, and the year before that. Okay, so I have been collecting art for genuinely years. And my collection at this point is rather extreme. However, I keep adding to it. Are we surprised? No. So, I guess I should show the new stuff first. And then I can organize and show off all of that otherwise. I got this little plushie. This one, this little guy. He's also a character in Nausicaa, Valley of the Wind. Although this tag says he's from Castle in the Sky. So, I don't quite know. However, I know that he belongs with my other little characters over there. I forgot I had my phone. So, Vincent Marcone, my pet skeleton, and I just love his work. So these were new this year. This is a sticker set, obviously. And those will be added to my collection because I just love his work so much. These ones apparently glow in the dark, so he owns my soul in that regard. I have an alarm going off. Give me a second. It's 8 o'clock. So, he does dark but very interesting, in my opinion, pieces. So that one was new from last year. So was this one. This print wasn't there last year. And then this one is also new from his stuff. And it's gorgeous. It looks so much better in person. However, those are the pieces I got from him this year. So, I will show the pieces I got last year. This is all of my art from the previous years. All of my art is organized by size at the moment, not by artist. So, give me a second. Alright. Last year, I got this piece, and this piece. So, I thought that this piece that I got this year kind of tied in. So that's why I bought this one. And then I bought this one this year because it matches his previous piece, which is this one. It's the same theme. And again, the coloring is different when you're in person. I would highly suggest going and checking out his art. It's gorgeous and magnificent and so worth looking at. And then this piece, being the last one, is why I bought the crow. So I bought the raven and the crow. So, those are that artist that I got this year. This year, this artist was also here, and she was absolutely lovely. This is her card, and that is her. So go check her out. She actually makes a really lovely style. This is actually closer to what her style is. This one was a piece my sister bought me years and years and years ago, and I was looking for a complimentary piece that looked similar, if not the same, and I wasn't able to find anything at her booth this year. So, again, go and look at her stuff. Well worth looking at. And I would say buy, but if it's not your style, it's not your style. So, that's that. This was actually a gift, so that's why I was looking for complimentary pieces. I don't have the artist's name for this picture because it was also a gift. However, they're our closest match in terms of styling. However, the color grading is a bit off. So I need to rearrange a lot of my art when I get a chance. So then I can basically showcase a lot of my stuff. Also, he sells pins. I got a pin last year as well. And so that's going to go with my other pins. And speaking of pins, I got some. So from Ali Eeps, I got Deadpool and Wolverine. So there's Deadpool. And those are Wolverine. And I don't normally buy pins or buttons just because I don't really have a place to put them. I hang them on my curtain and that works, but it's not convenient and it's not great. So it is what it is. So these 3 will be added to my very, very small collection, but I'm quite happy with those. Now, as you probably may or may not know, I'm a little obsessed with the Avatar: The Last Airbending show. And so this year, Dante Bosco was at Comic-Con. So I went and got his signature. And I also watch a YouTube channel that he frequents or visits on every once in a while. So I don't know. Yes. He was lovely. Great man. Highly recommend going and saying hello if you ever get a chance. Would totally recommend that. And it's another thing to add to my collection. So, lastly, as you can see, I got a very lovely Wolverine picture. I didn't get his business card. And I'm kicking myself for it because I would love to shout him out, but I can't. And this is an original piece, so it is fully inked and everything by himself. Drawn, everything. And I just love it so much. He had a really nice version of this base pose and character in a orange and fire set. And I loved it. However, this being the original art with like the pen work and everything like that, or it is pen, it is ink, I bought it. It was like $100, so it could be worse in terms of like pricing, but I thought it was lovely, and it was probably one of the better true art pieces I saw this year. Unfortunately, at Comic-Con, it's a mixed bag now in terms of art and everything that gets brought there. So I am quite content and quite happy with the small scores that I do get. And yeah, so that was my haul from Comic-Con this year. Oh, I also got stickers from Ali Oop. And I got a Totoro sticker, because of course. And I also got another Deadpool and Wolverine sticker, because they were so funny. So those 3 will be turned into magnets. But I love this one. I laughed really hard. And she had like a 3 for whatever deal as well. So I just got the other 2. I think this one's also really funny. And she had some Guardians of the Galaxy and a couple other ones, but they weren't nearly as funny as these 2. So I didn't get them. However, I greatly appreciate the Totoro. So I also got the Totoro. But yes, that has been my haul. So I will continue this tomorrow. But yes, for now, that's that.